Tapping holes and snapping taps is it's probably my least favorite thing about machining. So when I was still on the shop floor, I would go out of my way to find solutions to make sure I didn't have to deal with broken tap. Your three options really for adding threads are your standard cutting tap, your roll form tap, or your thread mill. Today, we're going to be talking about roll form threads. Let's check it out. It's showing you here that it's pushing the material down, and as it's pushing it down, it's slowly forming the thread this way. So when it's fully done, you're gonna have that little bit of a gap in the top. However, your full thread form is stronger than a classic cutting tap or a thread mill. I love working with EMUGE taps because they really do lead the industry. They have a lot of application specific options, and they have a fantastic multi-tap roll form that we're looking at here. They're just comparing it to your leading rolled form brands and then showing their thing. And the thing I want to point out here is the consistency of their torque band. And why that matters is because your work holding isn't going to be subjected to high torque. You're not going to be snapping taps for a very long time. You can see by like the 300 part mark, your standard roll form tap is done. With the EMUGE multi-tap roll form option, you get up here. And I've seen, around that 1200 hole mark is when I would typically index it out, pairing it, of course, with a nice through tool coolant drill. And I mean like 1200 to 1400 holes with an M2 tap roll form. Yeah. So if you're thinking, yeah, Arthur, but I got some harder stuff, you're going to want to take a look at the EMUGE material specific taps like this Enoform. Good. Up for 44 hardness Rockwell on the C scale. Typically you wouldn't go above 28, 30, maybe 32. And now these will go up to 44. The fact that it comes with the 3 coolant methods here, why are you going to pick it? Well, depending on the type of steel, depending on if it's a through hole or not, and depending on the production life that you're trying to get out of the tap. Because, when you're going with the IKZN model and you've got all the extra coolant here, there's going to be a cost associated that when you compare it to a standard non-coolant tap. Do you need the through coolant every single time? No, the answer is it depends. This is an M30 roll form tap running into Toolox 33. I'll put a video link in the comments below, but when I started roll forming, they're like, yeah, Arthur, but you can't really go over like an M12 without torquing out your machine. So there's an M6 running in the exact same material, and it's just that speed. Notice here, right? There's no chips building up on your tap. There's no bird nests. There's no opening the door to clear off the tap before you get going. When you're looking at your options, roll form is one of those solutions that just keeps advancing, and it's easy to, get a first relationship with roll form and then be like, oh yeah, that's not for me. And you never look back. So in case you haven't looked at roll form for a while, now there's a lot of advancements in the technology, and it's definitely worth your time. It's not just for soft materials anymore. Until next time, keep your spindles turning and earning.